Vlog checking in. Um, Man, we another week into this whole coronavirus situation, and it's just been really interesting to just see how it's playing out in terms of businesses. And I've gained a lot of associates since I've started my business for these past almost 2 years now. And it's just crazy to see them, hear their fears, what they're experiencing, worrying about paying their staff, all different kinds of stuff, man. And it just really makes you thankful to just be able to do what you love to do and to still be able to get paid. One thing I can say is, this is the time that you can use to really go for it, and what do I mean by that? Like, you shouldn't come out this situation not having more clearly defined goals and a better plan of attack. You know what I'm saying? This is the time where if you plan it correctly, like, bruh, after this is over, do you know how much further ahead you could be? Let me just use myself. Right now, I'm allowing myself to get beat up. And I mean, these are associates I found, but I'm just using them in a mentor role. Like, hey, how do you do this? What is your process? What's a better way to do this? When you're faced with this situation, how can you deal with it? What's the best way to deal with it? Am I overreacting? Am I being too caring? Am I not being direct enough? Like, being mentored by somebody who's been in the game longer than you is so valuable, because that's real world experience. And I don't care what you say, working a regular job, technically you're ready, but outside of that, you're not ready to run a business. And what I mean by not ready is, I worked in corporate for, like 6 or 7 years. Maybe it was 5 or 6. But, being an employee, being a manager, like, that's the technical skill. When you're the owner and you have to do that technical piece, plus the PR, the client relations, the marketing, the advertising, the keeping everything cool, the project management, managing people, managing tasks, like, it's a completely different world. And the only people who can really pour into you on that level, outside of, your general keep working hard type of wisdom, are people who are currently doing it and are doing it at a level of excellence and that are further ahead than you. So I've been using this time to just soak up information, learn what's your process like. Why do you do it this way? I thought you should do it this way, and that's the most efficient. And I'm just allowing myself to just get beat up. Like, honestly, like, I'm learning something every single day, and I'm the type of person that learns by doing anyway. So for me, I feel like I'm learning so much so fast, and that's great for me. And that's just going to give me a better opportunity to serve clients, to serve other business owners, and, to be looked at as an expert just because I'm willing to go through the nope, Cam, that's wrong, nope, why did you do that, nope, you need to have better backup or have a better explanation or a more direct explanation, or you shouldn't have explained it that way because you see how you confuse the client. These are the types of things that I'm using this time for, and thank God that we're still getting work. People still need taxes completed. We have people who still need books completed. So thank God, man. Thank God so much that we're blessed to be able to continue to work and help people. And that's why I always tell you, if you're going to go out and do a business on your own, pick something that people need. Pick a service that people need. You can see with this whole corona situation, like, man, these jobs, I hate to say it like this, but you see when they get tough, they don't care. The CEOs they good. But hey, when they can make cuts or whenever they feel like it, they can let you go. And I mean, unemployment is crazy right now. But that's why you have to pick something that is needs-based. People are going to always need their taxes done. People are going to always need accounting. That's just the way it works. So I just want to say, man, I just thank God really for where I'm at right now, for the business coming in, for, me still having a home and my girls being safe and nobody being sick that I know. And I mean, you guys know my story. 2 years ago, this was 2 years ago, I hadn't even started Kinley Accounting yet. I was struggling. Let my wife tell it, I was depressed mentally, because I got laid off too. So I already know how that feels to be struggling, to wonder how can I pay my bills with no income coming in. So, man, I'm just so thankful. And my heart really does go out to my business owner buddies. Like, I was stuck, for like 2 or 3 days when it first happened and we started talking about the quarantine, just because so many of them were affected. I have a buddy who, I let mentor me. Her thing is daycares. And, of course, daycares got shut down, and I'm like, wow. So I'm just really praying for everybody, praying for business owners to find a way to be innovative and creative, to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep finding new ways. Like, maybe this is a chance to rebrand or to find a new niche or to find a new opportunity that you may not have thought of before. Maybe this is a chance to actually sit down and write out your goals and see if you're on track for the rest of the year. There's so many things that we can use this for. And it's a challenge for all of us. I'm not saying it's easy. I've had clients bow out during this time because, hey, everybody has to make the best decision for themselves. And to all the people I know that have regular jobs, man, I'm praying for y'all too. Because once again, I know what that's like, to be laid off, and you got kids, you got a house, you got a car, you got credit cards and student loans and all kinds of stuff. So, man, it's rough. But I honestly think that if we continue to work together, we help each other, we kind of bring our pride down a little bit, that we can make it happen, man. We can really do some great things. We can really show what community is like. Get back to that stuff like my grandparents always talk about, where you could help your neighbor, you could lend them some stuff. You actually know your neighbor. Hey, how you doing? So that's me just checking in. I think this is week 3 or 4 of self-quarantine, or whatever they call it, of that Rona. So, guys, just stay encouraged, man. Stay focused, stay hungry. Use this time to put in some work so that way when this thing is all over, you ready to just take off. That's what I'm doing. I'm using this time to learn, to teach myself new things, to go into have a deeper base of knowledge on things that I maybe always wanted to get into prior. So that's it, man. I appreciate y'all as always for checking in on the vlog. Love you guys. Stay focused. I'm praying for you. God love you. Cam love you. All right, y'all. Until next time.